Hello, everybody. I don't know if the participants are from Liban, from Arabic country, or there is participants from other countries. So, are there people who don't speak English, speak Arabic in this webinar?
Hello. Yeah. So basically, I'm from India.
You are from India. Then we will speak English. So
Exactly.
and I will try English. And if some people has question in Arabic, I will try to answer it. And I will try to speak English and Arabic by the people who are from the Arabic world too.
Sure.
Till now, we have about 10 participants. We have to wait a little before we start. And so we wait about 3 or 4 minutes till everybody who wants to be informed about vocational training in Germany, we will answer him. So that's what I mean. A whole lot. So till now we have 17 participants. I want to mention that this webinar will be live in Facebook, and this webinar later you can see it in our our site in YouTube. You can follow it. So we are 17. Okay, once we wait a little more, then we can start. So everybody can see that. Yes, I speak Arabic. We'll try to speak Arabic and English. بحكي عربي رح احكي انجلش وعربي. اوكي؟ I will speak English and Arabic. رح احكي عربي ورح احكي انجليزي نفس الوقت لان في اشخاص هيكونوا من بلدان ما بتحكي عربي رح احكي انجلش معهم ورح احكي نفس الخبر اللي بحكيها بالعربي. اوكي؟
ما مشكلة. لا أنا بفهم إنجليش، ما مشكلة. بس بدي أسألك، أنتوا بتعملوا شيء منح دراسيا؟
We speak now about Ausbildung. هنحكي بس عن Ausbildung. المنح it's another topic. بالنسبة للمنح لألمانيا للدراسة. اوكي اسمنا موضوعنا اليوم وهي it's complicated thing. بتروح عند الداد DAAD he can help you in this. اوكي
اوكي. نحن اليوم شو حنحكي؟
عن التعلم المهني بالألمانيا. اوكي it's Ausbildung تعلم والعمل. تشتغل تتعلم مصلحة، تشتغل تقبض مصاري وتتعلم نفس الوقت. Das ist unser Webinar heute. Okay? Okay. So we wait one more minute. Somebody asks you, hello, wie geht's Ihnen? Ja, es geht mir gut, Herr Dau. So, one more minute. Thomas, so he's on. Okay, I will start now. We will talk today about Ausbildung in Germany. Ausbildung or vocational training in Germany. It's presented from me, Baha Abu Zaki. I will thank you all for your time and your interest in our service and webinars. Today, we will introduce ourselves at the beginning. Then we talk what is Ausbildung, what is vocational training. Why should people make vocational training? Educational background and typical Ausbildung professions, language requirement, duration, the difference between dual Ausbildung, that means work Ausbildung, and school Ausbildung. That means you it at the school. not so we have two people who wants to enter. Then we go, what is the requirement for people who are coming from non-European countries؟ الأشخاص الجايين من برات دول الاتحاد الأوروبي شو الشروط ليتعلموا بألمانيا؟ So again شو هو الأوسبيلدونغ؟ أسبابه، الشروط التعليمية، اللغة، قد ايه مدته، الفرق بين الدول أوسبيلدونغ أي العملي والتطبيق بنفس الوقت، والعملي التعليمي فقط اللي هو سكول أوسبيلدونغ. Here we will continue, we'll talk which financial requirement you need. We will mention some examples about the paid, وبنحكي بعد examples, and we will talk about our services. So, who I am Baha Abu Zaki. I finished my education in Germany. I had 7 years experience in risk management, banking consulting, and 8 years WTG consulting, which established 2014, at the beginning of 2014, end of 2013, and help people to work, study, and make business in Germany. So, WTG has many offices. It's established in Europe and established in Germany. We have in Rüsselsheim. I'm talking to you now from Rüsselsheim, and our target to help people from all over the world to come and start their future in Germany. We help in every step. If you want to study, if you want to make vocational trainings, if you want to start a business, we help you in every step of your way. This is here an overview of our places. We are in the city of Mainz, Rüsselsheim, and in Lebanon. Who are our audience? مين الأشخاص اللي نحن نحكي عنهم اليوم؟ أشخاص هني everyone who wants to make Ausbildung in Germany, vocational training, he finished at least تعلم كلاس، يعني الأشخاص من الصف العاشر خلص الصف العاشر they can start. But
استاذ سؤال أنا خلصت صف تاسع، كفيت دورات مهنية بقلب لبنان.
Can we keep all the questions؟ فينا نخلي كل الأسئلة لآخر المحاضرة كلهم نجاوبكم عليهم. اوكي، اخر المحاضره رح جاوب عن كل الاسئله. اوكي، وبجاوب اذا واحد تاسع بتطرح السيتويشن. نحن we give 10 minutes till half an hour at the end of this webinar to answer all your questions. Please write your questions down and I will be happy to answer it at the end of this webinar. اوكي، يعني كل اسئلتكم رح جرب جاوبها بكل سرور في آخر الويبينار. So, everyone who wants to learn professions بيتعلم مصلحة بألمانيا والعمره فوق ما وصل لحد ال 25 he is still 25 years old, and exceptions is for people who wants to make nursing in Germany. It's allowed till 30, 32, 35. Okay? So, why German for vocational training like Romania? Germany offers more than 402 professions. يعني في 402 professions فيك تتعلمون بألمانيا. There is dual education system, that means work and study at the same time. You get paid يدفع لك, and you get paid between 580 and 1,280 in the first year. In the second year, it will be a little more. Okay, you learn practice and theory at the same time. There is a chance with not to have high school to start this if you have 10 class. 70% of the vocational training of the Ausbildung, 70% من الأوسبيلدونغ بألمانيا مدفوعين. Okay, in addition, شغلة إضافية. If you earn, for example, in the vocational training, you earn 700 euro. It's not enough for you. You can work extra in the weekend, for example. فيك تشتغل 10 ساعات زيادة غير المحطوطين بالشغل تبع الكونتراكت تبع الأوسبيلدونج. That means you can work extra 10 hours behind with your vocational training. That means you can make more money for your life costs. Now at Ihame, you get directly residence permit till 2 years. And if you will, your vacation training is 3 years, you will get extra 1.5 years. Okay. And when you finish, okay, you get residence permit, you get 1 year's time to search for a job. Okay, and you get residence permit. There is 3 kinds. Okay, a European card can, if you get good payment, تاخد EU blue card, and you can get the normal resident permit. In general, after you finish what you earn, you get visa. You get a visa for 12 months to search for a job. You get earn between 2,000 to 3,500 euro per month. You have possibility after that to continue study. Okay, these are why we make vocational training in Germany. The costs of your life in Germany. People who wants to work and study, they need how much costs they have to pay. أشخاص اللي عم بيدرسوا وبيتعلموا في ألمانيا مصلحة بدهم كمان يعرفوا قد إيه عندهم تكاليف معيشية. You pay between 600 and 900 euro. اوكي تدفع بين 600 ل 900 يورو عندك مصاريف شهريه. Every month you have to pay them. For the rent, you have to pay between 270 and 450. Okay, for your how to say? So, for your insurance, it depends on. Maybe you can handle till 115. Maybe it depends how much you earn. In some cases, you have to pay 14% of your income. Okay, there is expenses for food between 100 and 200 euro. Internet telephones about 40 to 60 euro. Transportation or extra, you need to pay till 50 to 150 euro because it's you are a young person. You can here get not pay a lot, just about 50 euro or 70 euro to go and come for transportation in Germany. So Germany, it depends from which country you are. It's in the middle of Europe. If you come from Dubai, you need 6 hours. If you come from Lebanon, you need 4 hours. India, I think you need 7 hours or 6 hours. As I said before, vocational training, it's from English, it's called vocational training, and you can work and study at the same time. Duration 2 years till 3.5 years. Why I say 2 years? 2 years if you have high school and maybe studied 1 year at the university, you can decrease them till 2 years, 2.5 years. So after you finish the program, you have to make exam, and then you have to make an exam at the school which you visit, and you get results from the company which you work with, and altogether then they will get the result of your Ausbildung that you finished it. So that means you don't need to make problems with the company you are working, then you will lose the Ausbildung place. So typical Ausbildung professions, nurse, because the most of they are nurse needed nowadays. Mechanical, mechatronics, electronics, doctor assistants. For example, when I talk about nurse, they are good paid. They get about 1,000 euro in preparation. So let's go continue. Duration of Ausbildung, I told before, it's about 2 till 3.5 years. And you have to make exam. And what I want to say again is dual Ausbildung or schulische Ausbildung, there is 2 types. School Ausbildung, educational training means, or dual study. Here, you can earn money. Here, you don't earn money. You have to finance it in your own. هون حسابك تدفعون هون بيطلع لك معاش بالدول. So let's talk about dual Ausbildung now. How it works. Okay, as I said, 2.5 years. You go to the company. You work there 3 days a week, and 2 days you go to the school. Some of them you go 3 months to the work, 2 months at the school. Okay, that's I said here. Okay, that's why 70% of vocational training are paid. So, how to, if you get accepted for dual study, you need this acceptance to take it to job center, and then they will give you permit that it's allowed you to work in Germany, and then you have to register at the school. Okay, and then you can start your vocational training. That means these 3 steps which you have to do. 3 مراحل. بدك تحصل على قبول، بدك تسجل حالك بالجوب سنتر، بدك تسجل حالك بالسكول. So some people, okay, no problem. Okay, I will try to speak English. There is some people maybe they don't understand English. I translate sometimes to Arabic. Okay. So if somebody didn't understand Arabic, he can ask. Didn't understand English, he can ask me in Arabic. Okay. So I will continue in English, and if somebody he didn't understand me, so he can ask in Arabic. This is what I said before about the preparation school. You have to register yourself there. There you make exams, and when you will finish, you should make the exams at the preparation school. To whom it's interesting for dual study? People who didn't complete, so people who did complete, who finished their Abitur, their high school, okay, and not more than 3 years ago. That means people finished high school maximum 5 years ago, but not 10 years, okay? Have an Abitur over 60%. If you have a long time left the school, in the professions you want to study, you need experience, training, or you worked some years in this job. For example, you did high school, you want to study to make Ausbildung in nurse. In this case, you need to show that you worked in the last 2-3 years in this practice, and then you have a chance to get a good paid Ausbildung. So I will talk later about how you earn exactly. And these people, they have budget for less than 5,000. You need a budget for studying in Germany, for languages, for coming, and the first, when you come here, you don't get directly paid. You have to take care of the first month, okay? And these people who want to make Ausbildung, they should love practice. They should love to work, not to study. So, school Ausbildung or school vocation training, education training, It's about 30% of the Ausbildung in Germany. It's vocational training, educational. It's not paid. That means you visit 2 years, the school only, and you make it training. Before you finish, they say you have to finish to make training about 6 months, 1 year in a company. Okay, sometimes it's paid, sometimes it's not paid. This is different between both of them. Whom it's good school Ausbildung, I want to say it's for people who have 10 class. Because this who finish 10 class, they don't have chance to get paid. They can make school Ausbildung. Because companies, they prefer somebody who learned a little more and they have good result. These people, they are attractive for the companies. People who have has just 10 class, that they are not attractive for the companies, but they can study at the school this Ausbildung, this profession. Okay, but they have two conditions. They need to open an account for 10,000 euros, or they need somebody to help them here, to support them. Somebody in Germany, he make we say in German Bürgschaft. That means he said to that he agreed to pay for all your life. He go to the Standardbehörde and he write, I am agreed to pay for his study when he come to Germany, like this. Okay. So let's continue here. Education required. As I said before, some vocational techniques, some vocation you have, for example, studied. You didn't do high school, but you studied profession in your countries, 3 years, for example, nursing, or 3 years computer, and this will be attractive for you. Or some vocational training, you have 12 class. Financial requirement, for the visa you need to have money about 836 per month. This you have to prove them to the government, the German government. Okay, I will explain it now. And people أشخاص يلي بدهم يطلعوا على ألمانيا بدهم يفرجوا النفارة قادرين يأمنوا 133 يورو بالشهر. How can people show that they have 836 income per month? Through the contract. You have a contract, and you show in the contract that you, for example, earn 900 per month. Then you don't put any extra money in the account in Germany. If you earn, for example, 750, that means you earn less than 856. You have to open an account in Germany with 1,600 euros. So that means man get at least you get paid. I will open one here, except to explain this thing. Okay, vocational training, at least 2022. Okay, you earn people that 580 euros. This is at least. This is the minimum. Okay. Maximum 1,200. If you earn, for example, you may get an Ausbildung, but they give you 600. Then you have to put in the account. You have chance to cover in the future. You work weekends and 10 hours, and you can get more money for your life costs. But life costs in Germany, this 863. Is it clear?
بس عندي سؤال لو سمحت.
Yeah, please.
اوكي بس رح احكي بالعربي لانه انا لغتي فرنش مش انجلش.
اوكي احكيها بالعربي.
اوكي بالنسبه للاوسبيلدونج انا بعرف انه اذا الواحد بده يقبض معاش ما في داعي انه يعمل بلوك اكونت، صح ولا غلط؟
مظبوط هيك انت عم بحكي قد ايه عم تقبضي. اذا انت
اوكي بتدفع الفرق.
ايه انت بدك تحط حساب بالفرق.
اوكي طيب وقد ايه ليفل اللغه يعني لازم يكون عندنا اسباي بي 1؟
لسه بدي احكي عنها بعد شوي. اول
اوكي ثانك يو.
So the question was how much should I open an account? It's the same question. You have to open an account if you get paid in the vocational training less than 830. And you have to open an account with the difference. بالفرق بتفتح حساب. Okay, this is very important. Okay, steps for Ausbildung in Germany. There is people who had a question till now. Who still has any question till now? Before we continue. Yes, Karim. Ask. Karim, what is your question? Is this okay if I was at university? Karim, okay, I will explain. If you want to study, you cannot make hospital. I cannot hear you. Unfortunately, I cannot hear you, Karim. There is a problem, but I answered this question. I will
أنا
stop.
حاليا عم بدرس في الجامعة.
Yeah, Karim, you study at the university now, and you want to continue Ausbildung, or you want to continue studying? Karim.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, you can continue Ausbildung. You have to apply. We have to check what you said till now, and it will be positive if they are studied 1 year. 1 year, for example, Ausbildung. It will be positive to get 2 years Ausbildung and to get good paid Ausbildung. If the results at the university good are, for example, if you study at the university electrotechnic and you want to make electrical in Ausbildung in Germany, that it will be very positive. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Are there any question? Any other question?
No thank you.
So I can't.
انا بخلص تاسع بس انا دارس مهن بقلب معهد، فيني اطلع كفي او سبيلدونج فوق؟
If it's 10 class, okay, if you did 9th class, خلصت التاسع, and you continued, you have school which is معترف فيها, okay?
من الوزارة.
Yes, then we can check, maybe you can get people who finished 9 class and 10 class. The chance for paid Ausbildung is very low. They get a school Ausbildung in this case. They have more chance for school Ausbildung. Okay?
Okay.
So, okay, now I want to talk about this, how many steps you have to come to Arab in Germany. If you work alone or you work with WTG, your chance to get paid Ausbildung, your way to the Ausbildung, it's the same. إذا بتشتغل لحالك أو بتشتغل معنا، هذه الطريق اللي بتنماشى. It is 8 steps. Step 1, you have to make research. What I want. Step 2, learning German. Step 3, starting translation and legitimation of certificates. Step 4, you have to apply for recognition. Step 5, after recognition, you need to prepare very good CV and motivation letter. And step 5, applying to the programs. So step 7, after you get accepted from the program, you have to apply to the visa. Step 8, you have to arrive to Germany, and then you have to manage your life. I will tell you which problems you will face and how to deal with them, and which service we offer for that. So first of all, you have to check programs. Which programs are good for me? Do I fulfill the requirements? You go and check. There is an internet, many websites which shows Ausbildungsprogramm, paid and not paid. So you have to check the requirements of the visa. Do you fulfill the requirements? And after that, you make plan. This is you have to do it, or you come to us, you apply to us, and then we meet with you first consulting meeting, and we make the plan for you and give you all the information if you fulfill the requirements and how we can start with you, or you don't fulfill the requirement and we cannot take you. Step 2, if everything okay, you fulfill the requirements, then please start learning German. It's not good to start learning German and you don't fulfill the requirements. It makes no sense. You have to learn 3 till 4 levels in German, from A1 till B2. I want to say, to start applying for a paid hospital, you need, and to get accepted, you need duration for the preparation. So, duration for the preparation, it's between 6 till 8 months. Let's see, it's 8 months. Okay. You need to, after finishing the level B2, you need to have GET B1, B2, or TELC B1, B2, or DAF. These you can make them in Germany. These, the others, you have to make it in your home country. Okay.
يعني بدنا ندرس B2 تنقدر نطلع صح؟
Yes, to come to Germany for paid vocational training is B2. If you want to come to search for Ausbildung, إذا بدك تيجي تدور على Ausbildung عمره تحت ال 21. Okay, if you are under 21 and you want to come and search for Ausbildung and open an account for 10,000 euro for searching for Ausbildung, then you can come with A2. يعني شخص بده يجي يدور على Ausbildung بحط حساب 10,000 يورو بيدرس لحد ال A2 بيجي لهون بدور على Ausbildung وبيكفي لحد ال B2.
عندي سؤال بليز.
Yes, you have a question.
ال B1 هي unpaid كمان، إذا خلص واحد B1 كمان unpaid لأوسبيلدونج؟
عند التقديم بيكون ال B1 وبس بدك تنقبل بتكون B2. اوكي
اوكي، يعني لازم يكون B2 خالص الواحد قبل ما يروح على ألمانيا.
Okay, I want to say, okay, if you are working with us, okay, when you come to level B1, we make coaching for you, we prepare you for the interview. You need B1 to start talking with the people who want to accept you. Okay, they should talk to you, and they cannot talk to you if you don't have B1.
Yeah, مساعدك.
And then you need B2 to start working. This is a requirement.
استاذ في Ausbildung يكونوا هن الدولة عم يدفعوا لنا ونحن بعدين نكفي معهم شغل.
Now, there is just this system for Ausbildung. بس هذا السيستم عم بحكي لهم انا. البيد مع الشركات او الأوسبيلدونج يلي بتدفعوا انت حسابك. اوكي؟
اوكي.
So, step 3 after language, we go. Okay, somebody asked about nursing, 30, 25 or 30. Nursing, it depends on, sometimes if you have background in nursing, you can go to 35, 40. But maximum to be in the safe side till 30 nursing. Other professions till 25. So the certificates, which your certificates you need to translate it to German. You have to legitimate it at your country at the German embassy, and you need to make legitimated copies for evaluation because you cannot sign the hard copy. So And some companies, they ask for hard copies too. Some companies need just copies. Step 4. In order to make the recognition, you need to follow the following steps. First, you have to decide أول شيء بتقرر where you make your you want to make your Ausbildung and to live, where you want to work and study. You have to see. You have to check. You see, do you want to live which city, and then you continue. And sometimes, if you have high school, you start at the beginning to check at Anabil. If you don't have any, if you have less, you have to check in Anabil. There is a place in which state and where you have to apply. There is, for example, if you want to apply in Frankfurt, you go, there is addresses. You can see them in Anabil or somewhere else, or we can do that for you. And there you have to send your certificates for evaluation. That means you have to send your certificates to be evaluated from the school ministry, for example. Okay, يعني وزارة التعليم للمدرسة. اوكي، مش مثل ما تعدلوا للجامعات، هون يتقدم على مناطق حسب ما بتشتغل، اوكي، للتعديل تعديل المدرسة. After that, you choose, you fulfill the application, you paid application fees, 100 to 200 euro. They answer you within 1 to 3 months. Okay, how evaluate your certificate, and then, okay, you can apply to Ausbildung. Without that, it will be hard to start applying. When you do that, you need to learn German. If you are working with us, we evaluate your certificate, we apply for time, we do this process. If you be late, then you will need not 6 months to 8 months, it will be 2 years to arrive to Germany. So, let's see one more thing. CV and motivation letter. If you want to apply, you need a perfect CV because you are applying for a job. You need to know that to make a CV in German system. If you do just not good CV, your chance to get paid very low. Your CV should have no mistake in German. You need to make a professional motivation letter to show that companies where you are applying with why they should take you for this Ausbildung. And you need with the other motivation letter for the German inputs when you apply to the visa. Sure, your motivation letter, they should has no mistakes in German. Okay. Again in Arabic. بدكم تقدموا تعملوا سيرة ذاتية ورسالة تحفيزية. هون بده يكونوا من دون أخطاء وبده يكونوا باللغة الألمانية وبروفيشنال يقبلوك. 6 applying to Ausbildung. Look, you needed 5 steps till arrive to the point. Now I can apply. Having at least B1. Okay. Your certificate have been translated legitimation. You have the recognition. You have professional CV. Then we can, or you can start applying to the vocational training. First, where you go to the online pages and you can start applying. Then you get paid. There is chances you will see companies otherwise. There is companies who's post yet, but they want to post Ausbildung. Then you can an application, you send it without even if there is no announcement. يعني بتقدموا طلب عمياني حتى لو ما فيش دعاية، بتقدموا طلب شوف إذا بياخدوكم إذا هن مهتمين الشركات، بس بالمهم إنه هاي الشركة مسمح لها تعمل Ausbildung. you have to take care when you apply that you fulfill the requirements. Don't send application to companies. For example, they need high school and you don't have this high school and you apply. Okay, in this case, please. Yes, in this case, please take care. Don't apply to these companies if you don't follow the Ausbildung. If exactly they write, they need B2. إذا بالأوسبيلدونج طالبين B2. Please first contact them if you can't send your application with B1. Don't send it before to contact them. Okay, you applied, you got accepted. Now it's time to go and apply to the visa. First, you need the acceptance, core recognition, financial resources for your you get it from the contract from the company. So, and you did an appointment at the German embassy, and you get agreement from the job site that you can do this profession in Germany, because some professions in Germany you need the agreement from job centers. Some of them they don't need. Okay, except nursing. Okay, except nursing. Okay, exception. Nursing. Okay, you need to be 25. Nursing, you can apply. You can apply if you are 30. Let's see. You applied for Ausbildungssuche. It is okay. Ausbildungssuche is what not you get the acceptance. You want to come to Germany, and you want to apply to search for Ausbildung. You need to have recognition high school. You opened an account, 10,000 euro here, 10,000 about 4,000 euro. Having an appointments, you prepared your file, why you want to search, which search you did. You have a plan to come to Germany, and you are not older than 21. This is Ausbildungssuche Visa. يعني فيزا تدوير على أوسبيلدونج بألمانيا. شروطها غير الشروط الثانية. Okay, this is the condition for them. Okay. Arriving to Germany. This is not easy. Arriving to Germany, you came to Germany, you need to have accommodation before you come. Because when you come, you need to start work. You cannot start looking for a job, looking for a house, and you start guessing yourself, and you have to go to the work, and you still didn't have house yet. That doesn't work. Okay. So you have to take care before you arrive to have accommodation. You need when you arrive directly to have a bank account, because at the end of the month they have to pay you. Which account they have to pay you? You have to have a house, you have tax number, and then you have questions. People, if they have these people have questions, please write it down. Okay, so yes, 26 I get an Ausbildung. We are talking now at the end of the webinar. We will continue talking about each case alone. When you arrive, you have to register at foreigner's office. You have to get taxes number. You need a telephone number, and you need a resident permit. Very important to start living in Germany. These are very important. Language requirement. Okay, as I said, you need B2 when you arrive for start working. Okay, here for Ausbildungssuche it's A2. I wanted to add it here. Okay. Now, as I said, 90% they ask for B2 competence. Example of paid program. So,
لحظة
paid program.
عفوا
What is the question?
عندي سؤال. فيزا البحث عن Ausbildung A2
فيزا البحث عن الاوسبيلدونج A2 مظبوط.
يعني
فيزا الوصول استلام الاوسبيلدونج لما تطلع تدور على اوسبيلدونج A2
Yeah.
تطلع تبلش بالاوسبيلدونج، يعني امنت اوسبيلدونج قبل ما تطلع، او احنا امنا لك قبل ما تطلع، مش بحاجه تفتح حساب ب 10000 تطلع دغري على الاوسبيلدونج ويكون مستواك B2.
B2 لما أصل ألمانيا لازم أكمل B2.
لحظه، في تو ديفرنت فيزا.
نعم.
في فيزا بحث عن اوسبيلدونج وفيزا ستارت اوسبيلدونج، بدايه اوسبيلدونج.
نعم.
البحث عن اوسبيلدونج تدرس A2 تفتح حساب ب 10000 وتطلع بتدور على اوسبيلدونج،
لكن
والعمر لازم يكون 21.
أنا عفوا عندي A2. السفارة الألمانية في بغداد ما تنطي فيزا إلا B1. أي شيء
العمر
دراسة ولا بحث عن Ausbildung ولا Ausbildung حتى.
لا، في بلان، في بلان ساعتها حسب البحث. البحث إلى شروطها. على الارتس فاي كانst du bewerben بشرط بتكون مسجل B2 B1 هون ألمانيا.
نعم.
اوكي that's it works. ولكن العمر بده يكون 21 مش اكثر. اوكي
بالضبط.
تأمين الاوسبيلدونج بتكون بيتس فاي بده يكون فيك لحد ال 25. let's continue.
واضح. شكرا.
example. اهلا وسهلا.
سؤال اذا انت
Hello.
انتوا لقيتوا لي اوسبيلدونج او انا امنت اوسبيلدونج قبل ما اطلع، مش ضروري احط حساب بالبنك؟
لا مش ضروري تحط حساب. You don't need to have to open an account in Germany. No. The Ausbildung they have a contract. عندك عقد عمل مكتوب فيه أداة تقبض، مش بحاجة تحط مصاري ترجع.
هن بيصيروا يدفعوا لي وانا برجع بشتغل يعني.
ما أنت بتكون بالأوسبيلدونج 3 أيام على الشغل ويومين بالمدرسة.
اوكي يعني
أوكي.
اذا انا لقيت اوسبيلدونج قبل ما اطلع انا مش بحاجه ولا لا شيء، بس اطلع.
عندك تكاليف التقديمات وكلفية اللغة وكلفية أول شهر، عندك شيء 4000 يورو تقريبا. أوكي لتبلش.
شيء 4000 بألمانيا انا صرت.
بتكون صرت بألمانيا يعني.
بس بدي B2 صح؟
كيف؟ لحد البي 2 مظبوط.
اوكي سلموا.
Okay, let's say about example here. Nursing, for example, nursing and health center, you pay first year 1000 مثلا بتبلش 1041 1040 second year 1100 third year آخر سنة 1200 بس تتخرج تقبض 2400 after graduation till 2600. Hotels, for example, not good paid. In the first year you get 690. Then, in this case, we need to put money in the account. In the third years, you get 1-to-1. You don't need to put the difference. After graduation, you get paid 1,400 to 2,000 euro. Informatic. In the first year, 830 till in the first year, for example. You get 830, that means you put 30 euros times 12 in the account. Second year's 900, you don't need to put in the account. Third years, you don't need to put in the account money. Okay, after that, you earn 2,000 till 2,500 euro per month when you finish. Salesman, first year, 750. Second year's 850. After you finish 1,500 to 2,200. Office manager, it's the same. You get 130 من 130 بالشهر till 930. بهالحالة هون بدك تحط شوي هونيك مش بحاجة. Okay, this is the Ausbildung. Let's make a summary what we said to know. Preparation for to come to Germany and start, you need between 8 months till 12 months. You need B2 course to finish B2. You need Ausbildung contract for the dual study. The dual study, I want to tell you one thing. They start in August, ببلشوا بشهر 8 August or September or بشهر 9. Sometimes they start later or before. بحالات خاصة مع اتفاق مع الشركة فيك تبلش قبل أو بعد. Is it clear?
Yes. بس عندي أنا سؤال please.
Yes.
بالنسبة للأوسبيلدونج، أي أوسبيلدونج ما بيقبلوا فوق ال 25 سنة؟
كل ما عدا النيرسينج.
كل ما عدا شو؟ سوري ما سمعتك.
كله مع كل شيء ما عدا النيرسينج ما بيقبل فوق ال 25. بس النيرسينج فيك فوق ال 25.
يعني ما فينا نعمل أوسبيلدونج.
فيك تعملي بالنيرسينج بلا.
أنا ما بعرف نيرسينج أبدا وما بحبها يعني وما بحب أشتغلها أبدا.
قد ايه العمر؟
35.
لا في عندك بس النيرسينج. اوكي.
ثانك يو.
سؤال، انتوا بتقدموا B2 German course؟
Yes, we will talk about our service. نحن عندنا كل الخدمات. طب we teach from A1 to اوكي. نحن بنعلم ال A1 ل B2. We apply for recognition. We apply for Ausbildung. بنقدم لك بنعمل لك Ausbildung. ونحن بنساعدك. We apply to the visa. We help you to apply in the visa to the visa. And we help you and prepare all the stuff. And when you come to Germany, we have the service. We pick you up from the airport, and we bring you to the to your accommodation. بنعمل لك accommodation. We find accommodation for you. We help you to get the keys for the station. We help you in every step of your way. عندنا خدمات. We have service from A to Z. From you when you start till you arrive to Germany and start working.
اوكي بس شو تكلفة الخدمات؟
So
services شو تكلفة السيرفيسز؟
again the question.
اوكي شو تكلفة السيرفيسز؟
How much it costs? It depends on which service you take.
مثلا
It start from, it depends on, we start from 600 euros level A1, okay, and finish by 400, 405 euros, 50 euros, 4,000, sorry, 4,500 euros if you take with arriving in Germany, with everything, with you take all the things. That means you take 5 levels language, 4 levels language, you take Ausbildung, you take somebody pick you from the airport, be with you, registration and everything. This about together in the together it's about, if you take them separate, it will be 5,000 to 5,500. If you take them all together, it will be about 4,000 till 4,500 maximum. It's about 4,200.
صح؟
We talk about euro.
اوكي اوكي.
Apply with 1.10 or 12. Okay.
اوكي.
سوري بالنسبة للأوسبيلدونج للعمر.
Again. مرة تانية تفضلي.
كنت تحكي بالأوسبيلدونج حددت إنه بالنيرسينج بس عم يقبلوا فوق ال 25 صح؟
مظبوط.
هلا أنا رفيقتي بالجرماني عم تدرس أوسبيلدونج عمرها أكثر من 35.
اوكي.
عم تعمل أوسبيلدونج.
In Germany هي okay, she asked that she has a friend in Germany. She is older than 35 and she make Ausbildung. This woman, she lives in Germany. She is already in Germany and she started from Germany. هي موجودة بألمانيا وبلشت بألمانيا. مكتب العمل بعتها تعمل هي الأوسبيلدونج. But in your case, if you get this Ausbildung, we go to the job center, okay, and to the embassy, they will not accept it because they will say, okay, there is people here, they need them. يعني فرصك ياخدوكي حسب القانون الهجرة، اوكي، لازم حاطين هن عمر معين. بينما رفيقتك هي اوريدي موجودة بألمانيا، لو هي بلبنان وطلعت it's another story. اوكي؟
اوكي شكرا.
اوكي، شخص بده يكون بألمانيا.
I had a question.
Yes, please.
Uh, so, there's a lot of EU citizens in Europe. So, do they get preference over non-EU?
Can you repeat the question again, please?
Yeah, so there are a lot of European citizens in Europe. There are Romanians, there are French, there are a lot of people. So, how difficult it is for a non-EU to get a place in Ausbildung? Because
Okay.
they may get preference, or do the EU citizen get more preference for this program as
Okay,
compared to the
this seminar is the people who are not European. European countries, they have another.
I am from non-European country only. I'm from India, so that's why I asked the same question. So
The question is, you are not from Romania. You are not from other countries. You are from India. You are from the third country. Rule for like Arab people, they have the same rule. People who are from just European countries, they can come. They don't take care about how old they are, and they can come to Germany. They don't need visa even. Okay.
أنا عندي سؤال لأنه بدي أظهر بس.
اتفضل.
أنتوا بتعملوا كمان خدمات إنه بتقدموا على الجامعة مثلا ماستر أو شيء؟
أنا عندنا خدمات على الجامعات مظبوط، فينا نقدم على الجامعات، فينا نقدم على بزنس في جامعة شامل كل الخدمات عندنا.
أوكي بس حبيت أتأكد برجع بحكي لكم أكيد على الواتساب أو أخذ تفاصيل.
بعد دراسة تحكيني ونساعدك بالدراسة. أوكي.
أكيد ثانك يو إلك.
أهلا وسهلا فيك.
عفوا سؤال أخير.
يس بليز.
بخصوص معادلة الشهادة يعني لازم أيضا للأوسبلتونج.
Yes. Let's think about تدريب الشهادة وحكيناها قبل. Yes, you need that. Okay.
حتى إذا أنا مكمل، أنا أصلا مكمل جامعة، يعني لازم أعادلهن السادس الثانوية
بحاجة تعادلهم أكيد. خلينا نشوف نحن بتقدم طلب، خلينا نشوف نحن كله بده يتعادل. يمكن أنت تروح فيك تيجي دراسة إذا كنت خالص جامعة أحسن لك.
سؤال صغير.
Can we leave the question till the end, please? Let's leave please questions till the end. Okay? I will answer. So, I want to take, when you finish Ausbildung, you have two chances, Meister or Bachelor. You can بس تخلص Ausbildung عندك فرصة يا بتكفي مايستر يا بتتعلم باتشلر. شو هو المايستر؟ I will explain. بس تخلص 3 years شو فيك تعمل. Duration is عم تعمله part time in the weekend. You make 2 till 3 years. Full time, so you finish it in 1 till 2 years. It costs you 3,000 till 9,000 euro. Requirement to do it, it's to have vocational training. And after vocational training, you have to have experience till 4 years. Chances, you can be manager in production or in the Ausbildung or in vacation training, which you finish, you can be manager in that. Okay? And you can start your own business. Okay? So, okay. Another question. So, I have to continue one more question. Here, requirement, the bachelor. So, requirements of bachelor يكون high school خالص. أشخاص اللي يدرسوا bachelor بعد الأوسبيلدونج. They need to have high school degree. ساعتها بحق لهم. وإلا they need to make مايستر after الأوسبيلدونج. ساعتها فيهم يتعلموا بالجامعة. Let's talk about our service. Our service, if you need our service, please. There is 8 steps to arrive to us. I will here make in chat room this. I send you all. All in the meeting, there is here. I will send. I sent in the chat room this application. بدي أقدم لعنا على خدماتنا. بدي أقدم هاي الابلكيشن. أوكي. طب. أو بعد منها في بتقدموا على الاستشارة. حق الطلب 40 يورو أو 50 دولار. نرجع نعمل معكم نحن الساعة ميتينج. نعمل لكم نحن plan كيف ما نطلعكم. We make a plan how we bring you to Germany. Then we give you a contract. Okay, we give you many offers, you choose one, and we give you a contract, matic offer or contract. After that, you pay the first payments in 3-4 payments, and then we give us your certificate. You can send us your certificate to Germany, or you can send them to our office in Lebanon. So
how much is
after
the
that,
contract fee?
okay, the first for the consulting meeting to make a plan with you to start, it costs €40. And that you have to pay it after fulfill the application, which I sent here in the chat. And after that, we can make a consulting meeting about 1 hour with you and start planning with you to bring you to Germany. In this meeting, we explain to you how to bring you. We make a plan and we give you offers. If you take this offer, this €40 will be part of the offer. It depends. There is many offers which we give you. We give you for just evaluation. We give you for evaluation and applying for Ausbildung. We give you evaluation, applying to the Ausbildung, getting Ausbildung, and teaching German. And we have full service, okay, which is teaching German, evaluation, helping visa, getting Ausbildung, and helping you when you come to Germany in the first week till 2 months. That means we bring you accommodation. We have all services. It depends which one you want. Okay, then you can choose.
All right. Well, I do have one more question, if I'm allowed.
Okay. Yes. Can we keep the question a little till the end? I am getting now to finish.
Sure,
Okay?
sure.
So as I said, our services, we have this service for teaching German, helping Ausbildung, making profiling and coaching for interview. We send everything with the post, and we help you when you arrive to Germany. It depends which service you take. So this why when you take this service, you save time. You save that to come and sit and live in the hotel, and you get everything professional with an assistant who helps you in every step of your way. So, as I said before, we are professional. We work just a German mark to help in every step, and we work in this experience about we have experience about 8 years in this topic. So. Now, I think I finished. You can contact us per email, you can contact us per WhatsApp, or you can start applying directly to our service as I sent you before. Here is the link, okay, for applying to our service. So now I got finished. If you have questions, I'm ready to answer. Please start your questions.
اوكي
سؤال.
اللي مخلص جامعة كمان نفس الشروط عنده.
اللي خالص جامعة بيجي بيعمل ماستر بالألماني، مش بحاجة يعمل أوسبيلدونج.
لا واحد بالجامعة من أصل 5 عم تعمل بايوميديكال انجينيرينج.
خالصة 2 ممكن تعمل أوسبيلدونج سنة ونص أو 2
سنة. هي خالصة سنة.
اوكي، بتيجي لهون فيها تعمل زي 2 ونص تقريبا اوسبيلدونج.
عن نفس الشروط.
ممكن هي 3 سنين الاوسبيلدونج، ممكن هون بيخصموا لها نص سنه ممكن.
اوكي.
Another question.
بس كمان بتكلفها شيء 4000 او 4500 دولار.
دائما عندك لغه، عندك
4500 يورو طلع صح؟
مظبوط. عندك تكاليف لغه، عندك تكاليف تحضير، عندك تكاليف تقديمات، عندك كل تكاليف تحضير ملف او هن. اوكي، وبس تيجي بدك تجيب معك مصاري لتعيش كمان اول شيء اول شهر. So next question.
4500 مع اني اعيش اول شهر او بلا؟
بحسب، في بعض الحالات ايه، في بعض بدك ل 5000 حسب شو اخذ خدمات.
اوكي
خلاص،
لكن انا برجع بتواصل معكم واتساب ومنقرر ايمتى بشوفكم.
Okay, أهلا وسهلا فيك. So, another question?
No.
So, others? Who still has any question?
نعم، بخصوص تعديل الشهادة ما عرفت يعني الخطوات مالتها.
تعديل الشهادة. شهادتك أنت إذا خالص أي صف خالص حضرتك؟
أنا مكمل جامعة.
أنت تكمل جامعة أحسن لك تطلع ماستر إذا خالص باتشلر. ولكن
ما لي رغبة.
ما لك رغبة تعلم مصلحة. بتبعت في بالمركز بالمدارس. أوكي؟ في مركز تعديل المدارس هونيك بتقدم له بأنابين في محل بتشوف المنطقة اللي بدك تيجي عليها وبتقدم عليها. إذا بدك أنت مساعدة بالتعديل الشهادة نحن بنقدم ونعدل لك الشهادة وبعد ما تتعدل الشهادة فيك تقدم على الأوسبيلدونج. أوكي؟
أعدل فقط مال الثانوية العامة.
نعدل الثانوية العامة ونجرب نعدل شوي من نعدل الثانوية العامة ونقدم الشهادة إكسترا بركي بتفيدك.
طيب وإذا عدلتها معا الجامعة والثانوية ينفع؟
تعديل الجامعة بيكون بمحل آخر.
يعني ما ينفع مثلا أقدم عليه على نفس الأوسبيلدونج؟
فيك تقدمهم اثنين ولكن تعديل شهادة الجامعة في مكان آخر مش مثل تعديل في المدرسة.
بالضبط في بون.
for example.
نعم تمام شكرا.
اوكي
انتوا بتعملوا كمان انتوا تعديل الشهاده؟
احنا بنعمل كل شيء. تعديل الشهاده لتقديم لتعليم لغه لاستقبالك على المطار للحصول على عقد عمل كله نحن بنسويه. نعطيك اوفر كامل.
سؤال، اذا انا معي شهادات مهنيه تساعدني كمان هاي تعطيني بوش اني انقبل؟
بدنا نشوف ان احنا حسب الاوسبيلدونج عم بتقدم ممكن يفيدوك.
انا معي شهادات مهنيه بتصليح التليفونات والكمبيوترات وتركيب وصيانه.
نشوف حضرتك اي صف خالص شو الشهاده اللي معك وعلى اساسه فينا نحكي.
خالص صف التاسع ورجعت عملت هول الدورات مهنيه بصيانه التليفونات والكمبيوترات. وهلا عم بعمل دوره
خبرك شغله مش كل الدورات بتنعمل بلبنان معترف فيها.
كمان سولر.
اوكي هي اذا كانت من نظام البيتي ممكن يعترف فيها، اذا ما كانت من نظام البيتي ما بيعترف فيها. next question.
اوكي هي
Just Mr. Bahar.
Yes.
I do have a question. So my question is like, if someone is having all the criterias and is able to do the Ausbildung in Germany, so again, I just want to be a little more informative. I mean, I just want to get some more information on the charges. Like, what charges are you going to charge, and is the food and accommodation also provided by the employer over there?
Okay, it depends on the charges which we take. It depends on the file. It depends on which service you take. For example, if you want just evaluation, it costs, for example, 10,000. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you take, for example, language evaluation, it's 2,000 something, 3,000. If you take all language evaluation and support when you arrive to Germany, pick you from the airport, be 2 days with you in the city where you live, help you in everything, it's about 4,000 to 4,500. It depends which service you book.
Okay, depends on the service. And also the second part of the question is, if someone has got your services and has been placed, nicely on a vocational training, my question is like, will that person, whosoever is going for that vocational training, will that person get accommodation and food from the employer, or just the stipend which you mentioned, like from
Then you have to take care for your accommodation in your own.
All right.
Okay, you just the salary.
Okay, got it. Thank you. Yep.
Another question?
هلا حضرتكم بتعطوا courses German صح؟
مظبوط. بنعلم A1 لل B2 وبنعلم حاليا من ألمانيا اونلاين. اوكي، وعندنا بريزنس اذا الشخص بألمانيا في ياخذ معنا بريزنس. اذا الشخص مثلا يخلص ال A2 بيطلع يدور في يجي يتعلم يكفي اللغة عنه. اوكي، people they can come language in our in our institute here in Germany.
في مجال نعرف قد ايه ممكن تكلف
انتبهي اذا بتاخديها الدوره بالمانيا 450 يورو الاي 1 اونلاين 400 يورو. اذا عم تاخديها ضمن الباكت مع الباكت ضمن السيرفيس كانترنت كلاينت ممكن تكون ب 300 حسب بتكون ضمن الباكت بتكون ارخص. يعني معطيكي هي ضمن الباكت مجموعه بتكون توفر فيهم منيح يعني توفر شيء 100 150 بكل دوره حتى 200. اوكي.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Next question. Okay, if nobody has a question, I have to finish now. I thank you all for participation and I wish you a nice day. Thank you all.